My literature review's original focus was professional development. As I researched more, I discovered that since I am in a new school and I don't know the faculty, it would be a wiser decision to work with the students in my classroom. During the learning theory exposures in the EMDT program, I was really excited about brain-based learning. I was so happy to find that the approach to the way I taught had a name and was research-based. Many of my colleagues didn't understand the layout of my classroom or the general relaxed mood that the entire group created. I even had students sitting on fitness balls because it helps build their core and disperse their energy since most in the room are ADHD. I have adopted brain-based learning as my main learning theory. Here's one of the reasons why. Learning was greatly enhanced when students were taught using a research-based learning strategy. Connell in 2009. Jensen in 2000 defined brain-based learning as learning in accordance with the way the brain is naturally designed to learn. And brain-based learning research affirmed that although all students can learn, each brain is unique and each student has his or her own preferred learning style. Connell, 2009. Now, I wanted to increase my students' engagement in the tasks they had to do. The sit and get method is important, but it shouldn't take up the majority of time. With the introduction of Web 2.0 tools, I realized that I could increase motivation and engagement and be successful if I ventured out into cyberspace. I was intrigued with the concept of digital storytelling, and my research branched out to read more about digital storytelling. The role of the teacher was not to have taught, but to have ensured that the student learned. Bonema, 2009. I discovered that research was proving that digital storytelling did increase motivation, engagement, writing skills, storytelling skills, grammar, punctuation, and gave the students more confidence. Using digital storytelling has the potential to enhance student motivation and engagement. Mullen, 2010. Studies are also showing that students are finding a voice that they didn't have. Gifted children are able to move at their own pace and target more interesting subjects, thus propelling and determining their own educational journeys. Zemecki in 2009 asserted that digital storytelling helped build 21st century skills that students needed to have been successful in the modern workforce. I am concentrating on special education students because they are also finding a new, wide open voice. Sylvester and Greenwich in 2009 defined multiliteracies as technological, visual media, and information and used that approach. Students then discovered voice, confidence, and structure in their writing. For many special education students, writing with a pencil can be a challenge. Drawing isn't easy, and sequencing can be very difficult. With digital tools, all those constraints disappear and free the students to have an almost limitless choice of possibilities to express themselves. But with literally thousands of sites and tools in cyberspace, what do I choose? I discovered StoryJumper.com. I can't say enough about how perfectly wonderful StoryJumper.com is for my special education students. I expect to be able to measure increased engagement and make comments on how motivation has also improved. My biggest hope and goal is that the students will improve their ability to construct a correct sentence with the proper capitalization and ending punctuation marks. I also hope that they will learn to develop their writing into a more lengthy and descriptive proper sentence. Their sentences should connect to the clip art and backgrounds that they are choosing to better understand the complexity of writing an interesting story. And that's one of the components that they will be assessed on. This has been an exciting, invigorating, and inspiring journey for everyone involved. My literature review led me down a great path. Here are some of the things that you can do with StoryJumper.com. You can upload photos from your computer, get photos from your Flickr account, and search for public photos on Flickr.com. And here's how easy it is to set up your classroom. This is a shot of how I start with the timer so that kids can start because they're under the class. And lastly, my references.